You are now listening to kōrero, from the EC to the GC with Wizzy and JT.
Ai, kia ora noi te iwi, nau mai hara mai koutou ki tēnei hōtako nā parakuhi I rungi tēnei reurarangi Māori o Tūranga Nui a Kiwa. I tēnei wā, kua tai mai te wā mō ngā pitu kōrero, mai nā take o te wā, mai Jase te whiwirangi, mai te GC, rawa kua hau, mai te EC. Ai, morena ki a koe, Jase?
Ai, ata Māori e hoa, kei te aha.
Okay, te pai. Me koe?
Ai, kei te pai ahau.
Okay, well, what's the weather and the conditions like over there in Australia?
What currently, mate, it's 18 degrees, partly cloudy. We're expecting a high of 26. Personally, I can't see getting that high. It's a bit cloudy out there, but no, in the Gold Coast, it'll come through. The sun rose this morning at 4:43, and we'll say ka kite at 6:37 this evening. There's a 0% chance of rain, and the humidity is 83%. I know that doesn't mean a hell of a lot to you or to me either.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true that, bro. All right. Okay. So, how was your weekend and what's in store for us this week?
Yeah, the weekend was very good, actually. I spent Saturday, I picked up some clients early on Saturday morning from San Francisco, and I just wanted to be chauffeured around, if you could call it that, up to Brisbane, see a few sites, back down to the Gold Coast to see a few more sites. So over an 8-hour period, you sort of bond with these people. You give a bit of a spiel about the stuff you're going to show them, and as you know, I don't mind a bit of a chat. I'm pretty good at it, I think. And so they sort of asked whereabouts you're from, and I mentioned how beautiful the East Coast is, the Tūranga district, and that perhaps they should get there. And if they ever did get there, make sure you go to the local Māori radio station in the morning, and my good friend Walter Walsh will put you on here and have a bit of a chat to you himself. So if some people from America turn up there next year or so, bro, thank you.
Sweet as. Okay, so what's in store this week?
I just want to carry on with the weather theme. Over the period of summer, which isn't that long, it only started a week or so ago, there's been over 1 million lightning strikes in Queensland. Unfortunately, there was one guy, an American tourist, who was killed due to a lightning strike, which he was resting his feet on a tree, and the lightning struck the tree, and unfortunately it killed him instantly. So different kind of lightning over here. They get the old fork stuff, which is the stuff you see in the old scary movies, whereas opposed to New Zealand, I think you mainly get the sheet lightning where the whole sky lights up. So it's quite a spectacle at night if you behind closed doors, of course, where it's nice and safe. And it has affected the tram network. Now the tram network here on the Gold Coast is only 3 years old. But because of the lightning strikes, it's stuffed up some of the fibre optic cabling, and the trams, which have been plagued by a few incidents in their 3-year existence, have been off the tracks, so to speak.
No, okay. Wow. I'll share a story with you later on anyway about what's happening in New Zealand for tomorrow. So what else is happening?
Finally, we can sort of put a lid on the Dream World saga. It reopened on Saturday. I did drive past there with my clients on the way up to Brisbane, and the car park was sort of only a quarter full. And I did hear from other people that wasn't really overly packed. However, Dream World did donate $25 out of the $65 entry fee to the families of the victims. So I guess that's a starting point. And hopefully, from here on in, it's nothing but positive news. What was truly a sad occasion.
Yeah. Well, that's nice of them to do that, and that's per entry. Yeah, that's cool. $25 per entry. That's pretty cool. Great stuff. And Movie World's still okay though, because they had a bit of drama there.
No, mate. Movie World's fine. Wet n Wild's fine. Yeah. So now that Dream World's back online, hopefully we can move on.
Move on. Okay. Got anything else?
Mate, I'm pretty much done, apart from saying...
Pretty much done. Okay, bro. Right, over the weekend, I went back to our hometown of Ruatoria for the Lean On Me concert, which was the intervention and prevention against suicide. If you have a look on Facebook, you can check out some of the entertainers and what was happening. It was a pretty cool day. And we're in between like fine drizzle, sort of changed a bit there. Caught up with did a bit of a historic drive through Ruatoria, memories flowing back for me. All the kuras I went to and the people I met, and that was cool. So I spent a bit of time there on Saturday. Of last Friday, I had the MC Scribes concert. That was pretty cool. And yeah, and we had different artists performing as well for Scribe on the Friday night. Now, I didn't get to see it, but did you get to see the Joe Parker fight?
I did.
Yeah, was it? And I just saw the news yesterday. And so, of course, Joe Parker, world champion. So what do you think of the fight?
In the first instance, I thought it was strange that they showed it here on normal television. Not the free-to-air stuff, but pay TV. So, no, sorry, not your normal Sky Sports channel. It was here on Fox Sports 1, which is, you get as part of your package anyway. I thought that was strange that they showed it here, but not over there.
Yeah, it was more of a pay-to-view here. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe someone was trying to chase the dollar. I don't know, but yeah, good fight. I thought the Mexican Andy Ruiz certainly won the earlier rounds, but our man Parker came through in the end and landed some good clean blows in the back half of the fight, and probably a close fight. But at the end of the day, look, he's won it, and congratulations to him, and well done, and move on. And yeah, Mr. Joshua in the United States could be waiting for him next.
Also, I wanted to talk about that just last week too. We had, while on the subject of sport, did you realize it was on the news this morning? I was having a bit of a laugh that actually pole dancing is actually a sport.
Oh, mate, it's something I do regularly.
Oh, don't you just put an image in? Oh, dear.
No.
And that's a scary thought. But no, they had the New Zealand, or they had the international pole dancing, and New Zealand participated, and I think a man from Venezuela won the men's section, and yeah. But anyway, I didn't realize it was actually a sport.
Hang on. Let me know if you ever get to MC one of those events. I'll get me a free watch with you, please.
You must really be a contestant, mate. Yeah, and the pole will have to be like a power pole, so it'll be without restrictions.
Right, don't worry about that.
So anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up there. I didn't know it was a sport. Other things I'll talk about is that here in Tairawhiti, Tūranga Nui a Kiwa, I mean, you don't get to see orca whales very often, and we had a pod of killer whales out in our bay. No, not in Nuawa. No, it was Turihoa, by Turihoa. Yeah, along there, and they came into the Tarapo, and they were hunting for stingray. And so, yeah, because they munch out on stingray. So there was a pod of them in Arohe. So that was pretty exciting. So you can see that on Facebook too as well. The orca whales. Yeah, wow, fantastic. And of course, the new Prime Minister. What's your thoughts on Mr. Bill English?
Well, first of all, if we backtrack to last Tuesday or Wednesday when the announcement was made, bit of shock over here. Obviously, a lot of Kiwis living on the Gold Coast. And being quite politically minded, I thought it was a big shock. I didn't see that one coming at all, but, good on him. He sort of got out when he felt the time was right. But he was about 4 years late.
Yeah. Didn't realize he was there 8 years. But anyway, 8 years, but he goes back to his seat, which is Helensville seat as an MP. So he stepped down for that. And I hear he's taking a holiday as from tomorrow. He's taking a bit of a holiday, leaving the country. Now, it leads me to my next one that I want to bring up is that there has been talks on radio and on television that tomorrow, the 13th of December, New Zealand will be expecting a big earthquake. Have you heard about that? The rumours?
I have heard about that, yep. Someone predicted it. But,
someone's predicted an earthquake for the East Coast. So I'm mentally preparing myself. Because I don't know when it's going to happen. It could be early hours of the morning, or it could be while I'm on air. So I've got a strong desk. I'm going to hide. I've moved a few things so I can roll underneath, drop, hold, and yeah. That's right. You're in Australia, so you won't feel anything.
Stop, drop, and roll.
No, stop, drop, and roll. That's only if there's a fire. Yeah. No, it was more like stop, drop, and hold. Yeah. A cover. Stop. Yeah, and cover. Yeah, there's a cover there as well. So, yeah, so someone's predicted that for the 13th, which is tomorrow.
Look, I think with social media being the way it is, someone's made a name for themselves by putting this
Yeah.
load of bollop out there. I wouldn't pay too much attention to it, Walter, but it's been nice
Yeah, that's
knowing you.
Yeah, mate, it's been fantastic, and yeah, but no, I'm sure it's nothing wrong with preparation, so it's a good thing to have in the mind. Okay, what else is there I wanted to mention? I think that's about it. I think I've covered what I wanted to talk about today. Have you got any last kōrero you want to mention?
Other than apart from look, this is our last show together for the year. I'd like to thank you for taking on board and risking your huge ratings to have me on to try and kill it off for you. Also, like to thank Wells in the background there. I know she's put in a lot of hard work and in the technical aspect of it to try and make us look and sound good. She's
what can I say?
Oh, she's coming the kōrero. All right, thank you very much, Teresa, for our engineer, for engineering our kōrero.
Welcome.
So cool as. All right, okay, my bro. Well, hey, look, all the best. Merry Christmas to you and your darling and your kids, and have a great one. And hopefully we can do this again next year on the show. And look forward to the new headset, mate. So I hope you get one of those for Christmas, because I think you look really cool with the headset on. Yeah. Are you still with us, Jase? He just disappeared off the screen for some reason. Don't know what happened. Maybe he just lost us. However, that is the show for another. Well, oh, he's back. Hello, mate.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, we lost you there for a while. Yeah. So hey, anyway, Jase, as I was saying, Merry Christmas to you and your whānau, and hopefully we can do this again next year.
Absolutely. Look, I just want to say I've had a laugh. It's been great to connect with you and give a little bit of insight into what's happening on this side of the Tasman. Catch up with the news over there from yourself. And look, I've had a lot of fun. It's a great thing getting up at 4 o'clock on a Monday morning after a hard weekend. But that's what you do. That's what you do. Look, Merry Christmas.
Okay, mate. Right, buddy. All the best.
All right, mate.
Okay, see ya. All right, there we go. That was Jase Tawhiwirangi from the GC giving us a kōrero here on the EC. And that was our last one for the year. And we'll catch up with them hopefully next year. So for all the whānau that are listening out there, hope that has been an enjoyable program for you to listen to. The EC to the GC. Engari, kei te tira ki tēnei karaka o patatahari ki te wā mō ngā pānui me he kōrero nā tōku kāinga.
See, and the GC brothers